my channel. Today I am going to be doing a fall drugstore makeup tutorial, and yeah, this is how it came out. I didn't really know what I was doing. I knew I just wanted to have like really warm smoky eyes, just really relevant of the fall season. So yeah, there are two products that I didn't use that were drugstore, and it was just I couldn't find a similar dupe or something similar to it, or something that just would replace my high-end products. And the two products are ANASTASIA diprbrow. I have not found something better in the drugstore, better than the diprbrow. I am using dark brown, and that's basically the only color I use. And then the second product that I use that was not drugstore is the SEPHORA Bright Set powder. This is a banana shade powder, and I use it to set my under eye concealer. This stuff really helps prevent creasing, especially when I'm wearing makeup for extended periods of time. It just really locks my concealer and makeup in place, actually. So yeah, I've been baking recently and I have not seen a reaction to my skin. There's no talc, there's no mineral oil, there are no parabens in this product. So if you're conscious of what you put on your skin and you are, you know, sensitive or whatever to those ingredients, then this stuff is for you. I think it's like $16, for sure less than 20, and the main ingredient in here is actually, I think it's cornstarch. So yeah, if you guys are interested in how I achieve this super simple fall drugstore makeup, then keep on watching. Oh, and don't forget to check out related videos up here, and don't forget to subscribe right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. So first we're gonna go with primer, and I'm using NYX's Angel Veil, and this stuff is really great. It's so comparable to the Hourglass Mineral something primer, which is like $50, and I know I've said this before, but you guys seriously need to try this. It's really good stuff. And then I'm gonna go in with L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in the shade 108, and here I'm using my Makeup Geek Face buffer brush, and I love this brush because it's quite big, so it makes getting the foundation on just so much more efficient than, like, I don't know, let's say a smaller brush. And then I'm going to be using two concealers. One is by NYX and the other one is by Maybelline. I'm mixing up these two colors because the NYX shade is just a little bit too light, and I darkened it up with the Maybelline concealer, so that's why. Two concealers. And then I'm going in with the flat side of the Real Technique sponge and really pressing this stuff into my skin so that I get a really nice blend, and I'm just using stippling motion so that I don't drag the foundation underneath and disrupt, you know, all that work that we did already. And then with the edge of the Real Techniques brush, the sponge, I'm going to be dipping it into this yellow banana powder by Sephora and using this to bake underneath my eyes. This stuff is really great. It really helps prevent creasing in your concealer throughout the day, and I know it's not drugstore, but again, it's really affordable and there are no bad stuff in it. Here I'm just showing you guys what I did to my right eye, and again I'm using stippling motions, and you really want to press this concealer into your skin and get it really close into those crevices that, I don't know, let's say like a beauty blender can't reach. I just love this sponge. That really nice clean edge that the sponge has gives you that precision. And I did my brows off camera, but I am going to show you how I set them. I do set them with this L'Oreal Brow Stylist plumper stuff, and this actually has fake hairs in it, so it will make your brows appear a little bit thicker. Now I'm using two because this one has a little bit of a tint in it, and you guys have to be really careful with getting this on your brows and not on your skin, because once you get it on your skin, it's really difficult to remove. So here I'm going in with the clear brow gel because I don't want to add any more color. I just want to add the product that makes my hairs look matte and stiff. I know stiff isn't really like a great word, but this stuff is like super glue for your brows. I think it's very comparable to Anastasia's brow gel, but like $10 cheaper. So if you guys are in the market for saving some money, then try this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. You won't regret it. Here I'm just removing the residual baking powder, I guess you could say, with a Morphe. I think this is a 501 brush, but again guys, I will list and link everything down below like I usually do, so all of the products and all of the tools will be listed down below in the description bar. So next I'm going in with this NYX eye base, and this is the first time I've used this, and I was pleasantly surprised by how opaque the color is. It really just neutralized the discoloration that I have on my lids naturally, and it also really did help prevent the eyeshadow from creasing. So super cool. Anyway, next color is, I'm going with this like Flower Beauty mousse product stuff. And I'm just using this as a base color because the shadows that I'm going in with weren't really that pigmented, but I mean they still had a really great like fall color, so I just decided to use this as my base just to deepen up the colors a little bit. And I'll be showing you how I do it on my left eye, which is basically the same. Just want to use patting motions because you don't want to disrupt the layers underneath. Then I'm going in with this KIKO eyeshadow. This is actually $3.50. I don't know if you guys have a KIKO next to you, but they have launched in the US recently, and a store opened up right next to me. So this is just a really nice, rich, warm brown color. And I'm using this as my transition color. Just a really beautiful, like, I don't know, this is the kind of color that I always gravitate towards, just really nice warm colors in my crease. And again, gonna be doing my left eye quickly. This brush is really awesome for your transition, and I don't know what it's called, but it's part of their Flawless collection, and you guys definitely need this brush. Next I'm going in with the PIXI palette. I think this is in Copper Peach, and I'm taking that second color. I'm going to be taking it all over my lid space just to warm it up a little bit, and you guys can see what I mean when it's not super pigmented, but it is a really nice, rich, warm, coppery color, and I really love it. So I wanted to use it, and here you can see that I'm just packing it on. I'm not using this brush wet, which may have helped as far as color payoff is concerned, but I really still love this color, and I'm just packing it on, guys. Next I'm going to be taking a Sigma E25 and just blending out any harsh lines. Shadows surprisingly blend out really easily, as you can see. Next I'm going in with the deepest color in the palette, and I'm just going to be taking that on the same brush and packing that into my outer V's for some definition. You guys have seen me do this before, so I'm just gonna speed through this part. Next, you're going to take that same Sigma E25 and just blend out any harsh lines. If you want to go in with a much richer brown, this is the time to do it, and you can use a Sigma E25 if you wanted. And then I'm going to go in with this beautiful pigment by Maybelline. And I'm just going to go for kind of like a little bit of a halo effect using that same brush and just packing that onto the center of my eyelid for a really nice pop of copper. And I'm blending it out very gently because this stuff, it is a pigment, so it will blend wherever you put it. So be very careful if you guys want to keep that color saturated on the center of your eyelid. Here I'm just going in with the deepest tone again, and going to take that onto my lower lash line for some definition down there, because if you don't put anything down there, then it just looks like a really unfinished eye look. So go ahead and do this. It gives the most prettiest definition without looking too overdone. Now I'm going in with my LA Girl gel liner, surprise and I'm gonna use this to tightline my upper lash line. Then I'm going in with the NYC liquid liner in black. This stuff does look wet because it is liquid, but it dries to a really nice, rich, matte black. Now just hit your lashes with your favorite waterproof mascara. Mine of the moment is L'Oreal's Miss Mango Rock in waterproof, and this will just set the foundation for your lashes. So very quickly, just put a coat of mascara on, and then you're gonna take your favorite pair of lashes or whatever lashes you want to wear, and this is the Posh Lashes in Wisp, and I love these lashes. I got these at IMATS recently, or actually IMATS like in January, and I haven't used them, and I saw them today and I just really wanted to wear them. I love how long they are and how fluttery they look and just how wispy they look, and I think they were like $2 or something, so I wish I got more, but yeah, these lashes are my jam right now. Next, I'm going in with the PIXI by Petra Natural Contour Powder, and this stuff was surprisingly really finely milled. It gives the perfect contour shade because it does have a gray undertone. So here I'm just using it to contour my face, and again you can see how really like beautiful that contour is. I mean, I'm not like complimenting myself, but the powder itself was really surprisingly great. This is one of the first times that I've used it, and I was definitely pleasantly surprised. It is a little bit pricier than like, let's say, Maybelline or L'Oreal, but you totally get what you pay for, and yeah, just really great contour powder. Next, I'm going in with Milani's bronzer, and I don't really use this because the first ingredient is talc, but I didn't have any other bronzer, and yeah, I just wanted to use it. Anyway, this stuff is a nice bronzer color, but again, like, I'm kind of iffy about using it again, only because of the talc, but you know, the bronzer shade is a really nice shade, and again, it's affordable. This is by Maybelline, and I really like this blush. It gives a really nice flush to the cheeks, but it isn't very pigmented. I picked this up because I wanted to do like a full-on Maybelline, you know, tutorial, but I wasn't really impressed with it, so I wouldn't really recommend this blush, only because you can see that I'm really like going at it, and the color payoff just wasn't there for me. But anyway, I didn't have a highlighter from the drugstore, so I decided to use this L'Oreal eyeshadow, and I think this is just like a pressed pigment. So I went in with a Sigma E40, and I just used it as a highlighter. I mean, it's a shade of a highlighter, so why not, you know? But yeah, the shade itself, it was beautiful. Like, I can't complain about the amount of sheen that it gave me. It was really comparable to a regular highlighter, and excuse me, I would definitely use this again as a highlight. highlight. Here I'm going to use the same shade as my inner corner highlight. This brush is now slightly wet with makeup remover because I used makeup remover to remove the old eyeshadows that I was using it for. But I think that this shade is really great, and it's not only great as an eyeshadow, but it's great as a highlighter. And the more that I get into makeup, the more I appreciate products that have multi-purposes. So this is just one of those products, and here I'm using it for my Cupid's bow. Now I'm taking that same KIKO eyeshadow and using it just to blend out that dark brown shadow, and this just gives it a really nice blended, completed look. I'm going in with the same mascara and just hitting my lower lashes. This really just completes the look, and I love this mascara because it does not smudge. And here I'm using the Milani liner in Spice, which happens to be a dupe for MAC's lip liner in Spice. So yeah, if you're looking to save some money, this is a dupe, and I love it. It's a wooden lip liner. So it does have longevity, but it's still really, really creamy. Last but not least, I'm using the lipstick from PIXI Beauty. This is one of their new matte luster lipsticks in the shade Rose Natural. And this is on the higher end because it is PIXI Beauty, so I think this runs about $12, but it gives a really nice rosy flush to your lips, and I think that this lip combo is just so complimentary of the eye look. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe just to get notified when I upload, and you will see more videos from me. Thanks for watching. Bye!